Hey everyone, TJ here. Thanks for coming back for another segment of Michigan Conservative Roundtable. Please like, share, and subscribe. That's if your platform that you're on will let you. In any event, today is March 11th, 2021, and this morning at around 7:30 a.m., the Gateway Pundit released a story regarding a Presley Stutz, Stutts. It was a news article. Contained within this news article was a 30-minute interview conducted by a Patty McMurray and Jim Hoft. And anyone who's familiar with the Gateway Pundit recognizes Jim Hoft's name. He's one of the main guys for that website, the Gateway Pundit. And Patty McMurray was probably some kind of writer. In any event, Jim Hoft, Patty McMurray, in a 30-minute video interview Presley Stutz. By the way, given what appeared to be like a watermark in the lower right corner, this 30-minute video, I believe, is probably viewable on Rumble. But if you go to the Gateway Pundit, and then bring up this article, you can watch the entire 30-minute video interview in this Gateway Pundit article. Anyways, Presley Stutz, 30-year retired Navy chaplain, Trump supporter. This past January 6th, he and a group of fellow Trump supporters went to Washington, D.C. to show their support of President Trump and to make known their dislikes of what we've come to now say the electoral anomalies. Okay? Anyway, he reports, he says this in the video, that he reports that it appears the police may have removed the barricades, and once they removed the barricades, he and the rest of the crowd proceeded to the steps of the Capitol. It was at the steps of the Capitol that he began to see what he thought might have been Antifa people doing damage to the Capitol building. And it was at that time that he and his fellow supporters determined that they did not go inside the building, and they chose to withdraw from what they felt was developing into a very chaotic scene. Okay. So that's what happened January 6th involving him. He comes home, and I guess he's from South Carolina. So he goes home, and he does a local interview, basically explaining what he saw, what he witnessed. His representative, his D.C. representative, contacts him and asks him to meet with the FBI and, in an effort to set the record straight, inform the FBI what he witnessed. Basically, report criminal activity is what initially was intended. Okay? Here's where it takes a very sinister twist. In meeting with the FBI, after about 30 minutes, he begins to sense that he's being interrogated, to the point that he flat out says to the FBI, am I under suspicion? Am I under arrest? And given the hostile tone of what the interview had turned into, he makes the comments, perhaps next time he speaks with them, he needs to have an attorney present. So, he leaves the FBI. By the way, this FBI meeting occurred in South Carolina at a field office. Okay? So they met with him in South Carolina. So, some time passes, and he and a group of people go to take a flight, and he didn't really go into detail where he was going or what he was doing, but he goes to take a flight. And when he goes to check in, he gets flagged. And even the person, that has got to, issue him the boarding pass, they don't quite understand what the problem is. But eventually he is cleared. Okay? But then as he approaches the boarding gate, I think he said, TSA agents stop him and subject him to random search, in which they search every he said his shoes were being swabbed or something. And I would really encourage people to watch this 30-minute video. As I watched the video, the more I watched this video, the more angry I became. Okay? And eventually, they finally let him on the plane. Then he's got a layover where he's got to transfer, change flights. And the TSA subject him to this random search all over again. To the point that one of the TSA agents, and he described him as a badged TSA agent, made the comment, "We know you were in D.C. January 6th." And as he was speaking with Jim Hoft and Patty McMurray in this 30-minute video, he makes the comment, and I have it written down here. He makes the comment that the way he was treated, it's at its least harassment, at its worst, a tyrannical message being sent to patriots who love God. He basically felt like the federal government, the FBI through the TSA, is making veiled threats. He wasn't on a no-fly zone. He was allowed to fly, but boy, did they make him go through the hoops. And I guess once the Gateway Pundit had heard about this, they wanted to interview him and get it straight from him. What the heck happened? Okay. Now, as I watched this video, and this is I call it the big picture coming full circle. But as I was watching the video, I hearkened back to the days when Bush 43 was president, and how he got all upset when the NRA called the FBI jackbooted thugs. Okay? And here they are in 2021 acting exactly like that. And I really encourage people to watch this video. That is, it's a 30-minute video, so yeah, you're going to have to commit a little bit of time. But if you watch this video, surely, I mean, if for anyone who gives a rip, this is as I've come to, I have politically correct speech here. This is bovine excrement. Okay? And this he called, double standard and two-tier justice system. This is taken to a whole new level. So hopefully I didn't ramble too much for too many of you guys, but for the hardcore ones that hung in tough for the entirety of this video, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Watch this video and see if you don't get angry like I did. And I'll end it at this time with: be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.